So I wanted to show y'all something just real quick. And I picked it before it was ripe. It's still pretty green, but I didn't know if I would ever find another one out here because they're not real common. You don't just see them everywhere. Do you know what these are? Go ahead, take your time. Just take your time. Do y'all know what those are? Hmm? I'm gonna tell you what they are. These are buckeyes. Now buckeyes, and like I said, these are green. If they were ripe, what you would be seeing here is, I don't know if I can get it on the camera very well. See these lines right in here? Let's kind of separate them. You see these lines right in here? These would split open and the seed would fall out onto the ground. I'm going to cut one of them open and show you them down. Bear in mind, these are still green. They're usually a dark brown. But these are probably going to be yellow to orange. Yep, almost white. They're still way too green. Now, if these were ready to drop, this whole area here would be a dark brown. And then this would be the eye, and it would be almost black. And I wish that they were more on the ripe side. It would have made for a lot better video. However, like I said, I didn't know when I would find them again. And I didn't know if I would see them again, if I'd be back in this area. So I went ahead and got them. And what I may do is leave these intact just like they are and see if they will go ahead and turn. And we'll do another video on it. But what I wanted to tell you about them is my grandmother. I know you're thinking, well, what are they good for? Well, I'll just tell you. My grandmother carried one in her purse for years. I know a lot of my family have carried these in their pockets for years. Most men would carry them in their pocket. Most women would carry them in their purse. And the old saying is they would bring you luck. So they were there to as a superstition to bring you good luck. Now, whether or not they did or not, I don't know. That's what they were for. Another thing, these are highly poisonous. So you don't want to eat them. They are considered a nut, even though they are a seed, kind of like a sunflower seed, if that makes any sense to you. But these are highly poisonous. Most people just use them for put it in your pocket for good luck. However, the Indians, American Indians, they used to boil these, and I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. They would boil them. Basically, they would. It's not treating them. I can't remember the word I'm looking for. I'll see if I can't find it and put it in the video, bleepity blop. But basically, they would put them through a process of boiling them and smoking them, doing other things with them to where they could eat them. but you have to go through a pretty good process in order to ever get them to where they're edible. And they're supposed to be high in protein, but they're also very high in poisonous. Not only is the seed poisonous, the leaves are poisonous, the bark is poisonous. Most everything on the tree is poisonous, even poisonous to animals. You'll see squirrels uh, bury these nuts, and they think they've really got them something really good until they take a bite into them, and then they decide, no, I don't want none of that. Another thing that the American Indians used to do with these as well, they would leave the husks on them, and they would do these just like you can do with a walnut. You can take and smash them, get them down into a paste just like you can walnuts with the husk still on them, and you can put them into a pool of water, and it will kind of knock the fish out. It's considered to be used as like an opioid, and it will make the fish, high, whatever you want to call it. And anyway, it made them really easy to catch. You could catch them with your bare hands. But that's just a little something on the Buckeye. Is it mealtime?
Yeah. They came running to me. I didn't have no scraps, which is what they thought I had. So I threw out some feed. I was looking at their combs. Their combs are getting redder. It means they're closer to laying. That white one ain't so white no more.
Yeah, she's turning more of a blonde. Kind of got some brown in her.
Yeah. Her legs are still gray though.
It's like Animal Kingdom down here.
Yeah.
I want to sing the Lion King song. Hey ya, what a way ya.
Right. Brewster's going in there to see what she's seen. That alarmed her. That was the sound of an alarm. Ain't he got a pretty comb?
Yeah, he does.
Pink rose comb. I have to look it up. I can't remember if it's a pink comb or a rose comb. It's pretty. Go lay me an egg. Yeah, go lay me an egg. When are you going to check for sweet potatoes?
Well, I don't know. Oh, their leaves still ain't real brown, so I don't think they're ready.
I don't know that their leaves get brown.
I know regular potatoes, the leaves get brown before you peel them up.
Yeah, they do.
So, I don't know. I know I'd like to have a bushel full to throw down there in the woods for the deers.
That's the seed potato. That's the potato I put out here to start on.
What's up, Socks? You eating that corn?
They do. Isn't that weird?
Socks, you eating that corn? Huh? You trying to figure out what them chickens like about that corn? I know it. I know it. You know, they say to keep wild animals away from your house, you just don't feed them. And they'll go away. But the problem is, these cats like corn. And we have to feed scratch and stuff to the chickens, so you can't get rid of them. We got sweet taters in here,
Yeah.
and we got sweet taters in here, and in that other pot over that way.
What I'll do is, since we're going to close out those tubs, after we pull these, we'll pull these sweet taters and the onions and stuff up first. And then we'll take the tub dirt and dump in here because we've dropped so low. We'll dump tub dirt, not suffocate our perennial stuff as we check it in. And there's some, I think this is oregano, if I remember. No, I don't know
That's
what herb that is.
willy weed.
I know there's some rhubarb in here. Here's some seeds, hyssop seeds.
Hyssop seed. You got to put that in your tea, honey.
Not the seeds, I don't.
Hey, let's go over here and look at the. I can't never think of those flowers. I want to call them something else. I know it's what they're not. The seeds over here, pods.
The plums?
No,
Oh, the canis.
canis. That's what it is. I keep wanting to call them.
I was going to say, I think you got a plum.
Trying to come up? Oh,
Something's trying to come up in your plum
you're
pot.
kidding me.
Something's trying to.
Sure enough.
It might just be a grass seed, but
We're gonna
you know,
watch
we'll
that
wait
though.
and see. We'll watch.
We need to watch that. I'm excited for that. These ain't gonna make it, I don't think.
No, I think they were trying because you can see.
They got little legs on anywhere. If not, though, we'll keep the dirt maybe, and I will.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of. But yeah, I screwed that all up. I was getting in too big a hurry.
I think he's got a different group of stuff.
They're eating my damn grass seed up
But
there.
they have a different. That rooster, Jekyll, has a different group of hens. See, these are his girls. He's got all the older ones, the experienced hens, and a few Turkins, of course, Maggie. And the Buckeye has the rest of them.
So that's Jekyll's. He's the blue rooster that you see, right?
Turkin rooster right there.
The turkin, the blue turkin rooster, and these are all his hens.
Yeah, he's got all the old hens.
He's got all the cougars.
And he's got Maggie, and there's a Turkin there. But other than that, it's all older girls.
Yeah. And they're in my new grass, eating my grass seed. I'm gonna have to turn the sprinkler on just to keep them out of it.
And then, of course, the Buckeye got the rest. So there's... He's got 9 hens, and that makes the Buckeye have an 8.
But if you look here, this is the Buckeye rooster. Look how many hens he's got. Don't look at my laundry. Don't look at my laundry. I've been sitting out here filming, and I've been trying my best to keep the laundry out of the video. And I just realized that looking at this dadgum rooster now, I got the laundry.
Cows.
All right, let's talk about these.
Okay, this is Canis.
Canis.
I got some marked down bulbs at Walmart and put out here. I didn't know if they'd do anything, but
See, these are cool looking right here.
yeah, the seed pods, they're not ready to pick yet, but these are. See how they've turned brown?
Yes.
You just pull that off there, and inside
Oh yeah, look at there.
is your Canis seed.
Is there usually like just 2 in one pod, or?
It just depends.
Depends.
Some of them bigger ones will have several, like that one only had 1. You know, kind of spread pretty easy. But if you seen a color that you, somewhere that you didn't have, see there was 3 in that little pod. But if you see a color you don't have, and you see the seed, they have to be brown. Go ahead and get some seeds to start some. Here's some more. Big old seeds.
Yeah, they are big seeds.
Now I don't know if they'll come back that color, because I figure that's some kind of hybrid thing. They'll come back as a cana for sure. Here's a big pod. They'll come back as a cana for sure, but it might not be that color. Could be though. That one had 6. Seven seeds in it. We're going to try it this year. I've usually just got the plants that were already growing. All of them seeds been robbed. Usually I just get the plants and I plant them.
Now, if you'd have just left these alone, they would have broke out of their pods and just fell on the ground
And possibly,
and started growing again. Because
yeah, through,
most times when I see canas, they're usually growing like, you know, in a bunch. So
Yeah.
they just keep dropping their seeds and growing.
yeah, and spreading under the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just a few of them little pods. Big old seeds. We're gonna try them this spring. I'm hoping they do come back this color, because it is such a pretty color.
Yeah, it is.
But like you said, even the green seed pod is kind of pretty.
It's different.
Yeah, kind of alien. But yep, that's how you gather seeds. You're saving seeds. The winter, they drop to the ground in the winter. All the snow and rains throughout fall, spring, and winter and spring would soften them husks up, and they would come up on their own naturally. So we could just drop these somewhere and hope the birds didn't eat them.
Pretty cool.